So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's heaved it away. Luis Suarez, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chiellini can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That is lovely. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Costa Curta. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, super find. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. And it's Luis Suarez. Hernes. Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
30 minutes gone. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Guardiola getting this one clear. Davids. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Luis Suarez. Petit. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's got away. Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
He's played him through. He's shifting through the gate. Rummenigge! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
For information provided by the local police.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he cuts out the supply.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Guti. Guti really struggling to influence the game. Rummenigge is on his own. Well read, and the danger is averted. Luis Suarez looking for the runner. And it's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rummenigge, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi running with the ball. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Rummenigge.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution on the field. Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Running on the field. Number 21. Erling Haaland. Number
Griezmann.
29. Kai Havertz.
Well, both sides
Substitution in
might have to
progress.
settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cannavaro getting this. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this
And a quick
looked the most
announcement
likely
today.
outcome.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He gets big! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Big chance! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's gone looking for safety. De Paul. Haaland. Oh, that's delightful. Haaland. Goalkeeper's ball. He's had it taken off him. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Gerrard. Has a shot! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. And they're back in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Pass is just off target. It's out for a goal kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Petit gets good distance on it. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
from all local major stations.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Salah. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're back on the ball again. Koundé cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they can counter here. He's got away. And that should get the job done.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Griezmann goes short. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Goes in for the header! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players shot a goal! Really well taken goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Alessandro Bastoni.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Petit.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 33.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kai Havertz. Number 10, Messi.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Chip through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field is number 16, Rodri.
Pinches it off him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Costa Curta.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Davids. Now it's Luis Suarez. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Haaland. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Del Piero, and here's Fallen. It's Fallen! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Costa Curta. Now it's Luis Suarez! It's there! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, no joy this time. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Guti's cross. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Forlan! And one more try! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's going to be another one. It's their second corner of the game. It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. And it's going to be another corner. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Now it's Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in. Haaland. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri. And it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a mistake! Loose. Del Piero! Oh, taken with style! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Terrible error, duly punished. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted. He's having a go! Oh, another save. This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And Guti! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. Could be danger here. Guti. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And he's managed to gift it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fiddles it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, what a ball is it! There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway. Oh, what a mistake! And he's picked out the run. Messi is on his own, and the shot! And it's a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that really is so impressive. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He won't be happy with that one. Petit.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And they can counter here. Petit. Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Luis Suarez!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. It's run, and again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Baresi cuts out the pass. Mbappe, he was under real pressure there. Yeah. Oh, he's taken it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. Mbappe, and it's Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Beckham. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe, and he's there to get it away. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes short and sharp. Guti. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Belletti has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Donnarumma gets it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Griezmann. He's found a way through. Dixon. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Bayern Munich ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's got his... and a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Beckham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now the finish! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bergkamp. Oh, perfectly measured that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That pass has been well intercepted. He is through here. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
Both
Beckham.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field, number 2, Joshua Kimmich. Number
4 extra
17,
minutes added on.
Daniel Van
Haaland.
Substitution in progress. 4 added minutes has
Costa
been indicated.
Curta gets it clear. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Chiellini calmly anticipates.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Guti, and here's Griezmann. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well cleared. Guti looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Guti tries a shot! And that's off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That has been cut short. Luis Suarez. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call...
And the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Baresi cuts it out. Guti. He's having a hit! It's run loose here. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he can clear it away. Adams. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Luis Suarez. And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's taken it. Luis Suarez has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Guti. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's put paid to a promising move. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Suarez. Decent hit! He's scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
72,300.
Well, played right into his path. Header! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composed.
He's got the shot away! Well, there's the clearance. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni, Costa Curta, promptly onto that, and that is that. Well timed, excellent interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get free. Luis Suarez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bastoni is there to clear. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Guti gets it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Luis Suarez. And that was very necessary. Now it's
2
Mbappe.
added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Luis Suarez
Hello,
taking in the
attendees. This
accolades,
is a
having been named
children's
man of the match,
announcement.
and
Please
deservedly
keep your
so.
eyes on your
What are your
children
thoughts
during
on
the
today's
match at
game then,
all
Jim?
times.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So just moments away from that important time where every team in the land reveals their first hand. Some feeling obliged to win it, some glad merely to be in it. But whatever the backstory of each of them may be, this is the day, the only day where everyone is equal. That feel-good factor so keenly pertinent, something all of us here keenly indulge and enjoy. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Just about ready to go then, Jim. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, new tactics, new ideas, new faces on and off the pitch, Peter, and how they've blended themselves in. There'll be lots of talking points, but first and foremost, like everyone, I'm delighted the game's back.
If you're just joining us, that could spell trouble. He's beaten the last man. He's through. Mbappe! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Luis Suarez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get... And the shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Schneider. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, great chance! Ambrosini. Schneider puts his foot on the gas. Out for a throw. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, this looks sharp. Gets his pass away. That has been cut short. Schneider looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's a key interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Turns back here, probably the best option. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And he was quick to react.
There will be 1 minute
Schneider.
added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Schneider. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Has a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to
The
goal.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Schneider. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he's intervened well there. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he cuts out the supply. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot. It's in. Terrible error, duly punished. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here! Decent hit! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's that, the end. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, it's a result that's going to give them an awful lot of confidence for the weeks ahead. A tough test, they managed to come through with good strength of character. Not a perfect performance, but in all honesty, one they'll happily take.